when they put it on the Messerschmitt 262, and their aircraft then were flying 100 miles an hour faster than anything we had. And during World War II and over in Europe, they were shooting our aircraft down, our bombers down, and without any real competition. The only time they could shoot down the Messerschmitt with a jet engine was when they found it on the ground at the airport when it was taxiing or it was landing, it was taking off, when it was at slow speed. So 100 miles an hour faster gave them quite an advantage. But the way the jet engine works, you've got the air coming in through here, and so the air sucks in here. This is a compressor. It compresses the air as it comes in. It goes into the combustion chamber and it explodes with fuel, and then the thrust goes out the back. It's a continual operation, where with the piston engine, you get power once every 4 strokes, but this is continual and much more powerful. The aircraft up here, the Corsair, maximum speed, that was our fastest aircraft in World War II, 450 miles an hour. And that's a piston engine. And then when they made it, this engine with the Messerschmitt, that's 550 miles an hour. Now, the speed of sound is 700 miles an hour. So we're getting pretty close to that and into supersonic flight. But the Banshee was one of the first ones, single engine, with straight wings, and that flies at 550 miles an hour. Later, it was, and it flew in Korea. Later, it was redesigned into the Demon with sweep wings, and now the sweep wing can add 200 to 300 miles an hour. So it was a sweep wing technology that made supersonic flight possible. And so most of the companies then, after making the straight wing jet engine, moved right on to make sweep wing jet engine aircraft and faster. The first supersonic aircraft that went aboard the aircraft carrier was the F-8 Crusader, and now we have one in the other hangar, and that came about during Vietnam. But they would fly much faster, so that's where we get our speeds. Now, as I said before, the Korea was the first time we made it angle deck carriers with jet engine aircraft, and it was a perfect mate. It worked so well that everybody was very pleased with the performance of it. These are the aircraft that you would see aboard the aircraft carrier, but later helicopters were developed in Korea. There were so many things that helicopter had proven itself in Korea that it was ready to go by Vietnam. They started out as observation. They would pick up the injured and take them to a nearby surgical facility. They would move troops. The Payaski aircraft, banana type helicopter, and even Sikorsky's, the H-55. The 55, actually 12 of the H-55s moved 1,000 troops in 6 days to the top of a mountain that would have taken weeks to have walked, and kept moving troops around, and that's where we got to Vietnam. Nobody marched anymore. Everybody was carried by helicopter to the battlefield and then carried back again. So we saw the development, and so in Korea, it was a development of the piston-powered helicopter, and it was Vietnam though that brought about the turboshaft helicopter that could carry 2 or 3 times what the piston aircraft could carry. Matter of fact, the turboshaft engine was less than half the size of the piston engine and could produce twice or more of the power that was necessary to lift the helicopter.